Hello everyone. For eToro customers, for the traders who are using eToro platform, it's an amazing news for you. So today I'm going to show you exactly how you can use eToro APIs to do live trading. Previously, eToro did not have the APIs available, so you could only use the user interface or your mobile application to do the manual trades. However, with these APIs, now you can add these APIs and understanding of these APIs to your AI agents like OpenClaw, Hermes agents, or even Claude Code, which can make these trading decisions on your behalf. Right now, I am using both on my OpenClaw agent, as well as I'm also using a separate bot which automatically looks at my trades. It also provides me technical analysis, does news-based sentiment analysis as well, and based on that, it makes decisions on my behalf, buy and sell. So today I'm going to show you exactly how you can get started. It's an easy process. I'll guide you step by step. I want to be precise, concise, and at the same time, without wasting any time, let's get into the documentation first. So if you go to api-portal.etoro.com, this is where you get started, right? So in the introduction, you'll see the details about the developer platform that they have. Important note is you need an eToro account. If you're already an eToro user, good news for you. If you're not, then you need to sign up for an eToro account. And I'll be providing my referral code. I'll share that on the screen right now, as well as I'll share in the description so that you can use that. It can help me improve as well. I'll get some referral bonus as well at the same time. However, this is not sponsored by eToro, but just in case, if you would like to help me use that bonus, it would be really appreciated. Now, once you have the eToro account, the next step is to come to this page and let's follow the guide step by step. Now, the first and foremost is the authentication, right? So to get authenticated, you need two pieces of secrets, right? So number one is the public API key. So this is important. And the user key. Now, these are the two important secrets. You are not supposed to share it with anyone, right? So let's get into my eToro account. From there, we'll copy this and then we'll get to the next steps. So when you log into your eToro account, right now I'm using paper trading. So it's my demo account. So you can see I have the total value and all the dashboard and everything. The first thing is you go to settings. Under settings, you have trading. So you select tradings here. And in the trading, you need to go scroll down. You have a new section under API key management where you select the public key. So this remains the same. You need to copy this public key as well as you need to create an API key. So in the documentation, when you see public key, so I'll go back to the documentation. The public key is that one, the top one, and the user key is the one that you specifically create, right? Now, they also introduced a concept called agent portfolio. So this is in a different concept where instead of giving access to your whole account, because when you create this API key, you select either demo account or your real account. When you select real account, all the funds available in your real account would be exposed via this API key. So if you don't want to do that, you have an option to use agent portfolio. And the same concept applies there. It will have its own API key, which you can then use. And any agent that would use these API keys would only have access to the funds that you add to this. For example, you start with $10,000 and will only have access to $10,000, right? So you can create this. I would like to show you the demo, how you create the demo API key. So let's get started there. Then you select your key, and then you can, if the environment would be selected real or demo, you select demo here. I think there's a bug here. It's not unchecking this, but then you give a name to this eToro API key. Yeah. And then you specify the access permissions, either read access or write access. So we can start with the read access first. Write access is if you want to execute trades as well, right? So it depends on your use case. If you just want to get your portfolio size, what your portfolio is doing, the P&L and everything, you can just use read. But if you want to execute trades, you need to select the write access. And this is important for security purposes. You can add expiration date. This is optional. You can also add your IP address, right? So go to what is my IP and then you will get your public IP address, and you can add that here for security reasons so that no one else has can access this even if they get hold of your API key as well. So we'll start with this, and let's do the expiration date. Right now, let's do it like 27th. Okay, and then I just click on generate, and I have already received the SMS. I can just fill that in. And now I have the private key and as well as the public key. Now, it's remember, never ever share this private and public key with anyone. Keep this secret. So now when you save these two, just close it. Now you can see your API key has been generated, right? Now the next step is to use these keys, right? So how you do that, you'll go back to the documentations, and you can see we created the key. And now we need to use this curl request, right? So if you are familiar with terminal, let's go to first, let's populate the IDs there, right? So for example, the public key goes here. So I'll just copy my public key and then paste it over here. And then I'll copy my user key, which is the private key. I'll copy it here as well. Now I have both set of keys available. However, there's a UUID, right? So this is something which you can generate using simply by running this command, uuidgen. So I'll go back to my terminal. In the terminal, I can just simply say uuidgen, and it will generate a UUID for me. I just copy it and then go back here and then paste it over here, right? So now once you have this, so this API is just simply fetching my watch list. So it's as simple as this. I'll go back and then paste the whole thing here. And now you can see it's not well formed, but you can see recently invested. This is one of my watch lists. And you can see there's so much information available for all of my watch lists. I think I have 3 or 4 watch lists that I have, and it shows all the information. So this is cryptic. So that's why I want to go to the next step, right? So by default, for example, this is what we did, right? So the watch list, right? So there's so many APIs available. You can rename watch list, delete watch list, get a single watch list. You can get feeds, you can get market data, you can get identity. And then the most important thing is the trading part, right? So you can trade on your demo account as well as the real account, right? So place orders, delete orders, positions, and everything. So all the information is available for you. However, for someone who is not a developer, how to get started? And then you want to use AI agents, for example, OpenClaw. That's something which you should scroll down in the same documentation link. Under Vibe code, you'll see how you integrate with base 44, how you integrate with Cursor, Claude Code, right? So for Claude Code, if you just come here, you copy this whole thing and come here, I'll just clear this up, and you just say Claude, and in fact, I think we don't even need to log in. You just need to run this command. You copy this whole thing, and then you just say Claude MCP. So it will add the API documentation for you so that you can build your own applications using that, right? So then when you go to Claude, you can simply create a simple client application by just asking Claude to do that. Now coming to the interesting part, right? So this is for if you do want to create your own application using Vibe coding, you can use the commands here and add MCP there. MCP, if you don't know, I have a video on that. MCP it stands for Model Context Protocol, and it helps you add additional context and tooling to your AI agents, right? So this is something that you can build using via MCP. But AI agents, under AI agents, you'll see skill.md. This is important. You just need to copy this whole prompt. You can see the skill is at this location, right? And then you say, please install the skill at this location and follow the instructions. You just copy this, and in OpenClaw, you can just simply go there and then add this prompt. It will automatically figure out everything for you. It will ask you for your secret, the private key, the user key, as well as the public key. And when you just add that, it will automatically be able to start trading. You just need to ask it, and it will do that. So just start working on this. It's very simple to set up. Just copy this command, this prompt. Actually, it's not even command, this prompt, and then paste that into your AI agent. And may that be OpenClaw, may that be Hermes agent, may that be any other agent. If there's an LLM behind the scenes, they would understand the skill.md, and it will use the AI to be able to infer this and install that skill so that you can interact with it. Go ahead and try it out. If you're stuck with anything, just let me know in the comments and I'll be able to help you out. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.